of the privilege. The waving storm, the great memories, the fleet shall not resist of life of liberty. We shall emerge triumphant from this morning, and through the crucible was earthly pass. When we apart, thou wilt so not to hear. We shall remember those who died in the past. There shall not always be another song. The victory is on all light and
Sleep over my soul. Sleep over my soul. Those are rolling like death. Jaja, sleep over my soul. Think back, sleep over my soul. Sleep over my soul. Though the billows roll and tempests blow, Jaja will sweep over my soul. Every day, every moment, I will sing a song of praise to Him. Hail the King of Kings. Every day, I will rise. Every morning, I will sing. Every evening, I will lift my voice. Lift my voice in praise. Oh Lord, sleep over my soul. Sleep over my soul. Though the billows roll and tempests blow, sleep over my soul. I hear a voice is calling from somewhere out there. A voice is singing somewhere in my ear. And I know that I must rise and fill my heart and pray and sing for Jah Almighty. I say stream over my soul. Oh, stream over my soul. The road may rough and tough and go and get so hard. Just stream over my soul. Yeah, Gibson, oh Gibson, life and I voice to the only one of creation. I should sing songs of redemption, songs of praise and the wind. I claim in my position in creation as the son of the Almighty Jah. Beholding his glory, manifesting through I and I forever. Oh Lord, sweet over my soul, sweet over my soul. The billows roll and tempests blow, just sweet over my soul.
Yes, once again, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, men and women of goodwill, conscientious people wherever you are all over the world, I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some of you, good night, depending on your time zone. This is Radio Biafra Extra, and we are streaming live through Radio Biafra London, being anchored by the Deputy Leader of the Indigenous People of Biafra, Mazi Uka for Mefo. He is from Abatete. Abatete is in Anambra State, and Anambra State is Biafra land. He's the man who has simply assured us that he will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption. Mazi Uka for Mefo is standing on a deputizing capacity on behalf of our Supreme Leader, Mazen Nandi Ukukano, the Prince of Afari Beku, heir to the throne of Ibeku Kingdom, the one and the only man that stood up for the collective interest of the Biafran people. For almost 60 years now, nobody has been able to do that. He is the director of Radio Biafra as well as Biafran Television, the one and the only man that commands the loyalty of the Biafran people. And I am George Onibe by the special grace of Chukwuka Kabiama. I am from Abo. Abo is in Delta State, and Delta State is Biafra land. We must proceed to acknowledge the Creator, the one who sits in heaven and presides over the affair of man. For he is the one who has set our feet upon this path that we must follow. Edema ezi Chineke, enigwe na-agba ya ma, n'onwe na-asị n'edema, edema ezi Chineke, o kwere nkwa mee ya, edema ezi Chineke, ịmakwa na enigwe na-asị na edema, ụmụnwa na-asị n'edema, edema ezi Chineke. Ka ebunye aha gị enu, onye na-eme maka ebo. Ka ebunye aha gị enu, o kwere nkwa mee ya ka ebo dadimo. Ka ebunye aha gị enu, onye na-eme maka ebo dadio. Ka ebunye aha gị enu, o kwere nkwa mee ya ka ebo. Oh, you are the Most High God. You are the Most High God. Oh, you are the Most High God. Elohim, you are the Most High God. Anyị na-aja gị mma o, maka n'eziokwu n'ịbụ sọ mma ịhụnanya na gị, obiọma gị o juru anya dadi o, inwe gị mgbanwe o, ọ dịghị onye dịka gị, ịbụ Alfa na Omega, anyị niile na-asị na n'ịdị mma o. Ise. And of course, as always, we must proceed. Our destination is Biafra. We are coming from Biafra. We are in Biafra, and we are going to Biafra. That is what it's all about. Our topic this morning is simple, titled, Repositioning Yourself for Biafra Restoration. Repositioning yourself for Biafra restoration. Today, we are still where we are, because most of our people have not been able to position themselves strategically, divinely, or otherwise, as far as this restoration project is concerned. There are people who are supposed to be cook, but they want to be farmer. And there are those who are supposed to be farmer, but yet they want to be teacher. And there are those who are supposed to be teacher, and yet they don't want to do anything. I tell you, we need everything we have. We need everybody who is a Biafra to save the next generation from this menace called Nigeria. Like I said, our topic is repositioning yourself for Biafra restoration. There are two main reasons why they are afraid to let Biafra go. Whether as in the Nigerian state or as the promoters of one Nigeria. They are afraid. They are afraid to talk about Biafra. The thought of letting Biafra go is something they just they can't manage it. They are so afraid. For two reasons. The Yoruba Hausa Fulani are afraid because they feel without Biafra, hungry will kill them. But I thought history say Yoruba export cocoa. I thought Yoruba owns kola nut. I thought they own timber. I thought there is gold in Modakeke and Ife. But yet Yoruba is afraid that when Nigeria, Biafra is left from Nigeria, hungry will kill them. British government said so. That the reason they amalgamated us, or one of the reasons, is because the Hausa Fulani are broke. But I thought they have gold. They have cow. The second citizen of Nigeria. They are the one feeding us with carrot and granite, among others. But why are they still afraid? But that is the truth. They are afraid that if Biafra go, hungry will kill them. And so they must kill us to continually feeding themselves. But our leader has constantly reminded them, you do not have to steal any longer. You don't have to kill us to remain alive. The oil you will have freely. Let us call off this union. We are not the same people. Our way of life contradicts your way of life, as well as your way of life contradicts our way of life. But yet, when they are telling you, oh, it is our one Nigeria, it is not negotiable, you think they have genuine reason for you. And when you see Britain or France telling you about the indefeasible one Nigeria, you think they care for Fulani, you think they care for Hausa Yoruba, they don't even care for you. They will all go down in poverty without stealing oil. But the crime now is they still continue stealing oil to manage their economy. But then they publish us. That is one reason. Yes, we can't not allow you to go. The oil in Biafra land is too much for just few of you. And we know you will not allow us to be taking some percentage. And so we have to kill you. We have to frustrate you. You can't have access to that oil. And they lie to you. If you let Biafra have access to the oil in their land, they will produce nuclear warhead. Idiot. You think we are stupid. Anything all of you are doing, go ahead with it. But I must tell you that the hulobalo you people have initiated around the globe, it will boomerang. All this confusion you are causing, today you may look like a champion. It will backfire you tomorrow. Don't worry. When they sit down in their ivory tower to analyze you, you will even kill yourself when they finish analyzing you. You see, the resources in Biafra land, it is too much to allow one man to control it. Are you God? Are you God? You think God is stupid? Are you God? Because the way we see it, if we let Biafra go, they are going to produce warhead, ballistic missile. But let's go by that. This is one of the reasons. And the second reason why they are afraid to allow Biafra to be restored is because they know who you are. It's because of something they know about you. But I tell you the truth. It is going to be a pathetic day for you if you are not able to understand this. For any Biafra who is unable to design the issue at hand. You can't design to understand what is at stake and why we do what we do. May the Lord be with you. Like I said, the essence of this topic this morning is to enable you reposition yourself for Biafra restoration. The second aspect of it is the human capacity and our power to mutation, which is the ability to adapt. They fear this because they cannot afford another China in Africa. Biafrans are mutants. Biafran has brain capacity. When I say Biafrans are mutant, it is because Biafran can reason more than every black man, both black America, except their blood, their DNA is from Biafra. Every black man on earth, I do not want to claim superiority over any other black, but I am telling you, black Biafrans are the most superior race of black Homo sapien on this earth. And I think every black came from Biafra land. I think, but that is issue for another day. They fear what the black know. When they tell you about the Kemites, about the Egyptians, about the Ethiopians, they don't mention Biafra. But this is the truth. Every black alive must begin to find out who these Biafran people are. The power to mutate is in Biafra land. They fear that power. They fear everything about you. The way you reason, the way you act, the way you behave, the way you adapt to situation and circumstance, it's unbelievable. They are studying you. Yoruba, Hausa, Fulani, all of them are studying you. If ordinary Yoruba, Hausa, Fulani can be studying you in Nigeria, and in fact, they have been able to unlock the secret behind you as a Biafra. That is why they do what they do, because they know what they will do next that will lead us to the next junction. That is why we want you, after listening to this morning broadcast, begin to reposition yourself for Biafra restoration. Because of these two main reasons, they all seems reluctant to let Biafra go. But most of the Biafrans are not aware of this. So they themselves don't see any reason why they should agitate for Biafra. Oh, we don't want another China or another Japan in Africa. But are you God? If the Biafra we fight for is going to be like China or Japan, and then there is no need to fight for it. We fight for a nation that will be better than America. A nation that can boast on her love towards other humanity. A nation that can boast of how many people they have saved, not how many people they have killed. A nation that will make you understand that what is good for the goose is good for the ganja. We're not here to do competition with anybody. But of course, I won't digress further to that extent, to that area again. It is important in this study that we understand who we really are, as it may influence every decision we have made or you will make, either now or in the future. We are a group of people that can be referred as a catalyst. Biafrans are a group of people. I have tried to look for the word to describe who you are, but rather I choose the word. They are referred to as a group of people known as the Qataris. To be able to define Qatarist or bring it to a level where you will understand it, it will first of all be seen as a scientific word, which means a substance that increases the rate of chemical reaction without being consumed in the process. Scientifically, the word cataract means that you are a substance which is able to increase chemical reaction without being consumed in the process of doing that. This is how we are in nature. In other words, Biafrans are substance that increases the rate of chemical reaction without being consumed in the process. That is why, as far as you can remember the history of Biafran from the very first day. The first idiot Portuguese put their feet in Africa in the name of conquest. Till today, there is no tribe that have been killed like Biafrans. We are the most endangered species. Everybody is targeting Biafrans, either to kill us or to emasculate us. Everybody, Biafra is the target. We have had a genocide in less than 60 years ago. Today, the world is afraid. Shamelessly, they can't tell you what they did. Some will tell you 10 million died. Other one will tell you it's 3 million. The next will say 3.5 million. Others will say 7 million. But we know that over 10 millions of Biafran died. And somebody said they thought they could bury us. They never knew we were seed. The war is still going. Those method of depopulation is still going. Today, when they tell you Rwanda genocide, about 3,000 people die, Jewish Holocaust, about 6 million people die. What are they running for? Because they try to destroy us. But we are still here. We can't be consumed. It is not a threat and we do not boast. Nobody can stop Biafra. This truth we know, and that is why we talk the way we talk. You can't stop Biafra. Nobody, not America, not heaven, not earth, because heaven itself have ordained it that way. I repeat again, if you do not know who you are as a Biafran, scientifically, if I call you a catalyst, you are a substance that increases the rate of chemical reaction without being consumed yourself. That is why Nigerian, Fulani, Yoruba, and Hausa, it's amazing. No matter the number of people they kill, we still keep coming. You look at it, if we fall down from a tree like a fruit. I personally thought they have deflated our number to the barest minimum. I thought they have finished killing us. But in a small village, we organize a peaceful rally. Numbers of people that comes out is amazing. You can imagine when we had a rally in solidarity to solidarity rally for Donald Trump when he was inaugurated in January into that election, January 20 to be precise. Just we said we need 3 million people to come out and march in favor of Donald Trump. And I tell you, over 10 million were there. Just in Iguacha. Where did they come from? This is who we are. In as much as they are working very hard to kill us, we still keep coming. By now, they thought maybe Igbo population will be around 7,000. But do you know the Igbos in Kano, outnumber Kano people? All of you who are claiming Kano indigenous, do you know Biafrans in Kano outnumber you, including Sokoto, and everywhere you talk about? But when they say, hey, we have more population, we're just looking at you. But that is not of any concern to us. The more you try to get our data, the more you see that it's impossible to number us. Because he said, I will scatter you across the globe. And the day I will return you, the number of that people I will return, they will outnumber the sand by the seashore. For everywhere they have scattered you, we will return you back. But it's a case for another day. Still trying to define Qatari so you understand who you are as a Biafran. When you look at it other way, Qataris can also be someone or something that encourages progress or change. When you look at another definition of Qataris biologically, it means that you are someone or something that encourages progress or change. This is who we are. I want you to be sincere. Without Biafra, do you think there is Nigeria? That Nigeria can come out and tell you they have law. Can they interpret law? Look at the CJN. Have you seen Hausa Fulani doctor? Have you seen Yoruba do anything sincerely without 419? In as much as I can give it to them, they are a little bit enlightened. But their DNA it has been concocted with 419. Anything you do with Yoruba, you are dealing with the devil. If they don't cheat you, they have not settled with that business. It is like Fulani. No matter how close you are to these idiots, when the time to come kill you, they will be the first to betray you. Betrayal is in the nature of the Northerners. But our Fulani Yoruba is forgery. Of course, they are the highest betrayers, saboteurs, but they can forge. There is no Nigeria without Biafra. They can't write. Without those gifts of God in us, nobody will walk anywhere. By now, we are gone as a people. That is why no matter all the lies they have told you in the past, one keep wondering. I want you to set an examination for all the students, all the youth in Nigeria. I tell you, Igbo man will have the highest score. In fact, in the whole world, let them come and do mathematics competition. In fact, as we speak today, the highest mathematician on earth is Anambra girl. But it doesn't ring a bell. The highest mathematician in the whole world is Anambra girl. She broke that record at the age of, was it not 26 years? Because we are something that encourages progress or change. It is in our DNA, it's not our fault. I'm telling you, in your own language, come, let us go to school. We will win you. They know all these things. But I'm not boasting because we actually did not merit it. God gave us that gift. The same way God decided, the Creator decided to bless our land with resources that you want to kill us for. That is the same way God decided to endow our life with wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Why are you afraid to let Biafra go? But do Biafrans truly know this truth? Let us look at another definition of a cataract. It could also be considered as an inciting incident that set the successful conflict into progress. Cataract can also be defined, that is emotionally. Now, if you are defining Biafrans emotionally or cataract emotionally, we can also be considered as an inciting incident that sets the successful conflict into progress. If you take time and listen to all these three definitions, you see this is who you are. We have what it takes to incite incident, to send a successful conflict into progress. And that is the main way to explain who we really are. Wherever situation they put us, we prosper. Wherever they push us to, we adapt and we continue living. Because every conflicting situation we have found ourselves, we convert it into progress. That is why somebody say, no matter what you do, Igbo man will not sell suya. So those of you who think we should go and sell suya so that some of our useless guests will not go and open leg for our Fulani, it's not possible. It's not possible. No matter what you do, Igbo man cannot sell suya. It's not possible. Person they pass something. Because even when Igbo man is supposed to sell suya, he will convert it to another thing. And China will buy it. America will buy it. This is who we are. We are not boasting. We didn't learn it anywhere. It's in us. All we need to know is know thyself. The rest can pop up. When I tell you as a Biafran, go back to your roots, you don't understand what I'm telling you. You don't know yourself. How will you know? And that is why our ancestors never bothered. We survive in the desert. Go to the Mediterranean Sea. If there is anybody living inside that sea, Igbo man will be there. Go to the Sahara Desert. There is Igbo man there doing business successfully. There is nowhere you will go, no situation and circumstance. They will survive there. Because it is in your DNA to survive no matter what. That is why when they are saying, oh, we're going to kill them, we're going to do this, they are bringing Boko Haram, bringing everybody. I look at them and I laugh. They can pretend they know nothing about Boko Haram. But when Biafra Haram will come, we shall know who is who. Inasmuch as a word may not be enough for me to explain in details what I actually mean, it will be better I go on the narratives. I can go on and try to explain to you who you are as a Biafra. But word escapes me, I must tell you. We are who we are. We become anything we want to become. We can adapt in everywhere and in every situation, and we will always succeed. But this is the issue now. When our energy is strongly positioned, we end up becoming things that we are not or cannot even imagine. I remember one of the last discussion I had with our leader before the invasion of his house. And I was complaining bitterly to him about something. And he said, "What was your reaction then?" And I told him. He was disappointed about that. And he said something to me. He's not a man of many words. He said, "There is something you must know about our people." I think he has said it in one of his broadcasts. He said, when you take Igbo man, put him among armed robber, tomorrow he become an enemy. When you take Igbo man, put him among prostitute, tomorrow he become chairman of them all. You take Igbo man, put him in Catholic church. If the Rome is sincere, Cardinal Okoje would have been a pope, but he's a black man. Take Igbo man, put him with ISIS. ISIS will be reformed. I say take Igbo man. Put him anywhere inside this Islamization they are talking. They should pray we don't get there. Because we will change the narrative for you. Anywhere you put Igbo man, put him as a kaya, you will see the one you have not expected. It is not our fault. We will not apologize to it. I want you to check every area of endeavor where we get involved. Opuriche, our own becomes something different. And our leaders say, what we need to do is to make sure we position our people to become who they truly meant to be. Take Igbo man and put him in Agburu. Let me say something so you will understand. Yoruba are Agburu in nature. Any Yoruba that is not doing car wash is a taxi driver. If it's not a taxi driver, he's doing loading motor. At least 70% of Yoruba youth. That is how Tinubu and their elite are wicked. Forget about the few one they nurture who belong to the ruling class. Majority of the Yoruba youth are suffering. And then somewhere in Oshoduke in those days, I cleared my vehicle. I was with my brother anyway. He cleared his vehicle to pick up somebody. And the next thing we saw, one idiot Agburu jump inside the vehicle and was shouting, "Wo Marshaleshi, Pakemole, Ueda, Oti this, Oti that." We say, "Guy, calm down. This is not a taxi." He was just speaking Yoruba and doing wow, Marshaleshi, Ajagadaga, Jogo Jogo. My brother said, "Lock that door for me." He didn't know he's a marine police, idiot. He said, "Lock that door for me." And we locked that idiot inside the police. One useless Yoruba we were thinking. And we say, "What are you doing in this motor?" He brought out his bed and descended on this idiot. And he said, "Don't let that guy go out." We were speaking Abo. And he drop him a motor. And he lap him a motor. When the guy received slap 2 times, the next thing we hear, "Oh, when a mirror. This is Abo man. When a mirror, do they bully him when a mirror? So you are not Yoruba again. The beat we give that boy, he born again. But this is Abo man who is supposed to be useful somewhere. But he has found himself as Agburu. So he's not doing Agburu. Even more than Yoruba. That is why we want those of you enemy of Biafra. If you compare us to become you, you will not survive. You will not survive. I can assure you, in fact, there are things I will not tell you, but those who will understand, let them understand. We can be in Yoruba and you will think we are Yoruba. We can be Hausa and you think we are Hausa. We can be anything. So all these things you people are doing, if you push us to open checking point, you will have problem. If you push us to initiate Biafra Haram, you will know Boko Haram is a child's play. If you push us to kill you the way you are killing us, but you are not our problem. It's our people I don't know. And so what do they do? Because these people know this knowledge, they are the one positioning us now. The only thing IPOB is here to do is to put you where you truly belong. That is why this morning I say, reposition yourself for Biafra restoration. Now, this is how they are positioning us. They have to raise saboteur. Look at the saboteurs in Nigeria. All of them are Biafran people. Gowon said it, because when they give you small money, you will betray your people. But without IPOB today, they won't even import gun. Because there are people like David Umari, or this governor, or this idiot, who will collect money and poison us by themselves. But with the IPOB making you to understand that we are not for sale, that is why they are buying AK-47. So they know that if you want to kill Ikwere man, you have to use Ikwere man. That is why you see people like Chibuike Amechi trying to kill Umeha, trying to kill Amechi, trying to kill Peter Odele. Because nobody can do this. And so when all of you are doing that, you think you are a champion. You are not a champion. They are undermining your gift. They are using you against yourself. We are who we are. We are who we choose to be. It's a gift. But you did not know till today. Anything we choose to do anywhere in the world, we come out with a standing color, whether good or bad. You can't help it. That is why all of you working in diaspora, as a gate man, as anything, I want you to see the way your boss respond to you. They may show you hatred because they envy you, but they can't do without you. Just tell your boss you are resigning today as a Biafra man. In as much as they have been projecting to you, they don't like you, they won't let you go. That is why, even though they say they have abolished slave trade, all our people they sold into the Caribbean, they didn't allow them to leave. They keep them there because they still need those gifts there. But we don't know, and some idiot will say, you know, we are the black American, you go back to Africa, but you don't know what is wrong with you. And so in nutshell, asking you to position yourself divinely for Biafra restoration is that this time, anything you are doing, you have to reposition yourself. Yoruba know this truth. That is why they carry all of you, put you inside church, making you pastor of all the branches everywhere. Is it not our people that Yoruba is using to destroy our culture and tradition? You will never pastor a mega leading Christian church as Igbo man. You will never pastor all the Yoruba church, Redeem, Deeper Life, Mountain of Fire, all the Yoruba church. Go the one I remember the name now, not all the Yoruba church. No Igbo man will pastor a mega church. You will always go to your village to destroy Shrine. You are the church member because they know who you are. Anything you get involved, your own is separate. You think you are in the church, in Yoruba church, where there is no Yoruba man, and the Yoruba is leading you because that is what you want. No, the gift is manifesting. If you choose to be an idiot, you become original idiot. If you choose to be a saboteur, you become a professional saboteur. If you choose to be a good man, you become a good man. Look at ordinary Radio Biafra, just one Radio Biafra. The whole world are looking for her to bring it down. Have you seen anything like this before? You think because you are gifted or talented, it is the gift of the creator that is manifesting through it. Now the whole Gota media in Nigeria, who have been in operation even since 1914, all of them are dead. They are very careful now to talk because Radio Biafra is waiting for them. No, look at Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, just one man speaking the whole truth. Truth has overtaken Nigeria now. Everybody, now even devil now is saying the truth. Would you believe that one man can be able to put Nigeria on the hills? You think it's because he's gifted or is he so special? But it is in his DNA. He can't deny it. He said that you become good or you become bad. Have you seen a corruption fighter like Mazi before? There was a time this Halo platform suffered persecution. Invaders were everywhere. A man simply said, I will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption. Is he a corruption fighter? Is it Elijah Muhammad? Is it Buhari? Without having to blow trumpet, corruption will not enter here. And I know they get them. A lot of idiots want to take this mic from me. But because of one man say corruption will not enter here, you can't do anything. When our time is up, we go. You that have ability and choose to position yourself wrongly. Look at the people fighting IPOB. They are our people. They are the one positioning you because they know who you are. Whatever you lay your hand upon shall prosper. That is why even though they took the money belonging to our parents, my mother is a victim. My mother was a very wealthy woman who has so many story buildings in Abo. In fact, what humbled me as a man is that when I was discussing with my mother, I said, this house, when did you build it? She said, I was 26 years old. So if she can build a house, buy a land at the age of 26, and then how will I be so hopeless depending on my parents' property? I'm a man of integrity. Today, if I tell you all my junior brothers are abroad, there are things I know about my parents. It humbled me. If my parents can make money at that tender age, despite the fact that the Awolowo took all their money and gave her 20 pounds, she never had bank account till she died. She told me during the war, they took her money. She's from Umunedi. During the war, they took her money and gave her 20 pounds. But yet, look at all the generation they gave 20 pounds. They are millionaires today. You can't stop us. We are who we choose to be. And now, having said all these things, don't you think it's time for you to reposition yourself where we can get our freedom? I said this yesterday. If all the Biafrans around the world stand up today and say we want Biafra, but of course it must happen. It must happen. And that is the miracle we have been waiting for. You see, nobody can stop us. Nobody. But if you do not know yourself, if you do not know you don't need any connection to achieve this, you would have been doing the right thing. Whatever we do not ascribe the glory to ourselves. That is why we keep acknowledging the Creator. Who would have been able to do this? You can't hide anything from us, not because we are exposed. I told somebody, I've never entered plane in my life. But I can analyze to you, I can tell you the name of the plane. I can tell you how many engines you have. I can tell you everything about the plane. Tell me the seat you are sitting. I will tell you the advantage and disadvantage. Tell me what is first class and anything. Tell me, I will tell you how the pilots navigate their way across the sky. Because all these things are in our house already. They don't want it to come out. And so everything, those who are killing Biafrans, understand that when we improvise and want to become you, you will not exist again. And those of you who are there with God-given gift to protect your people, you are using it to undermine us. If we want to be like you, you will not be you again. Because in the end, we are Biafrans. I do not know if I'm able to convey this message to you. That we are Biafrans. And we are who we are. I'll be back in a minute.
We are Biafra. We love Biafra. We are Biafrans. We love Biafra. I say we are Biafrans. We love Biafra. We are Biafrans. We love Biafra. Where we show the whole world how much we love Biafra, our beloved father's land. We love and cherish. We show the whole world how much we love Biafra, our beloved father's land. We love and cherish Biafra's story. Is the most touching and painful story in the world. Biafrans have been killing every day and night, but nobody is talking. Everywhere silent. We should be ashamed of ourselves. Hey, we said we are Christians, but we do nothing to help the Biafrans. When they are killing Biafrans, we done nothing to help them. Whether you help or not, we Biafran, we stand and protect our land, because we love Biafra, and we will die for Biafra. Oh, we are Biafran, we are Biafran, we love Biafra, we love Biafra, our mother's land. Yeah. We love and cherish, we love and cherish. We are Biafra.
Of course, that is the only thing causing problem. We are Biafrans, they say we are not Biafran. We want to remain Biafran, they say it's not possible. We are Biafran. Of course, you are Biafran anywhere in the world. This is the time for you to reposition yourself for the restoration of Biafra. And the first step you make is look for IPOB and join. Some people still don't get it. They are still running scatter. They can't get it. The fear of IPOB is the beginning of wisdom. Look for IPOB closer to you and join. Nikome, ya kunyera jabofia. Must all of us be in IPOB? Yes, all of us must be here. You don't get it. You don't get it. You think we are here to analyze you? We're here to tell you the truth. Send your name, your location, and your phone number to our WhatsApp. The nearest coordinator will contact you. And of course, at this moment, our lines are open. And our WhatsApp line is 070-815-45642. 070-815-45642. And our direct line is 081-221-52971, 081-221-52971. And the special number for the female is 081-288-58614. 081-288-58614. Caller on the line, your name and where are you calling from?
Good morning, madam. My name is Jenica. I'm calling from Enugu.
Jenica, good morning. Go ahead, please.
I want to thank you for the good work you are doing for Biafran. I want to thank our leader for leading us successfully, and do not allow the evil one to influence him. I was laughing, I was crying this morning, because wherever we put our hand, we prosper. It's not our making, it's Chukwuka Abiyama. And we give him all praise and glory and honor. We worship him, because he and he alone is our creator. And he knows why he deposited all those things in our land and in our life. He understands. I thank Chukwuka Abiyama for giving us the power and for helping our leader to know him first. Because if we did not know him, I don't know if we could have reached this place that we are today. And I want to thank Chukwuka Abiyama for all Biafrans wherever you are, tune to Radio Biafra, listen. Even if it's once in a day, tune to any of the brokers, the 7 brokers, live brokers a day that covers the 24 hours. If you could tune into one, it will not remain the same. I thank you, Kokadama, that Radio Biafra is there to help us. I want to call on one of my friends. I never see this person, but I don't know why I always call this name on Radio Biafra. Samsung. There is a song he sang. And this same song that it was like describing us. This way you describe us, that we are like a lightning. We run on the speed of a lightning. I don't know where he is. If he could hear from Radio Biafra, he should come back and leave a Yoruba church alone. They have impoverished him. And he's still there. I don't know if he's still there or not. But he should just come back. He's somebody. He described us the same way in his song. I pray to Chukwu Kadiama too, even if he did not have time. Because this Yoruba church is very, very wicked. They don't even have time to allow our people to listen to Radio Biafra. They will give activities. This one, prayer, money. And you will go to church by 5 o'clock and you will be returning by 7 p.m. And you will be tired. You will not be able to do any other thing. If people want to use lessons, we should come out from that their church. The one in here. Every day, they don't allow you to rest, to know, to think, to know who you are. Leave your Yoruba church. Leave them. They don't want your good. Focus on your people. Focus. Not today. They will be shouting it. Everybody on Radio Biafra is shouting it. Everyone that is evangelism, every people, all the, I don't know, anywhere you go to, they will be shouting it, but our people will not listen. I thank you, Kokadema, that many have recalled back. Many. But we will not go until we recall all of them.
Our leader say both the blind, both the cripple, both Biafrans that used to be idiots.
Everyone.
All of them are coming
home. We will not go without any of you. Even if you go and hug Yoruba church and say you will die with them, we will drag you out. And it will happen. Thank
you very much. We must continue. Yes, caller on the line. Your name and where are you calling from?
Yeah, good morning, man.
Good morning. Go ahead, please.
May Chukwu bless you. And bless our leader, Mazin Nando, and our deputy Mazin Eka for my phone. And all the working officers, those are working seriously to measure their fire response. And all the hosts, our volunteers, Chukwu them and bless them and thanking them. I wish all of them Happy New Year 2020 with their first celebration in the mighty name of Yeshua. Yes. My name is Edwin. I have from Mayas in the Nimo province. I'm calling from Iguacha province in Biafra land. Yes, I traveled to my state last year. I thank you, Coach Chadwama, that Radio Biafra in the set. He said, wherever I went to, I seen it on in my car. Everybody will gather and listen. Some of them say, Radio Biafra still exists. This is unstoppable radio. Chill. I wrote the Lord to some people. Let them go and tune and be listening. I don't have anything to do. Biafra, I shared the gospel of listening to Radio Biafra. This is where you see truth, and this is where you listen and know what is happening to your life and know where the problem is coming. My brother, as what you are saying this early morning, You see about church, especially Yoruba church, my brother, our people don't listen. Even though I know some of our brothers here, in the morning they will talk IPOB. In the afternoon they will go to Yoruba church doing security. My brother, are you not listening what we are saying? Now you kill yourself in the church. You know that you are the one spending your time, spending your money. They are not doing the security there. Even though they bring one of their brother or sister to be a security, it's not direct a Yoruba person. That person is just there monitoring what you are doing, monitoring your movement. They create activities. There's one man I know, one pastor I know at Transamadi to Abloma Road here. He was a Redeemed pastor. The man made this church to grow well, made everything. People have been flowing inside the church. It's time to that man to take over the church and be this thing of inside the church. They shift this man out of the church and bring their brother. Their brother is the one that controls it, and send this man to a very local church where nobody is attending. And this man started from there again. I don't understand where our people are seeing where they are frustrating them. Through church, you are seeing. That's why one pastor here says church cannot change you change church. Our brothers and sisters are still feeling themselves inside Yoruba church. Yes. Well, I remember one person invited me to the church. I smile and laugh. I went to the church. They are praying. I'm praying.
That is Zoo Epileptic Network. We must continue. Our people, it is as simple. What I want you to understand this morning is where you put yourself, that is what you become. When the Bible says, as a man thinketh, so he is. Whatever you allow them to condition you, or you deliberately put yourself there, as a Biafran, you will become the best of it. With this knowledge, look for IPOB and become the best of IPOB member. Look for this platform and become the best freedom fighter. Don't you get what I'm saying? Don't you get it? It's not your fault. It's the gift in you. If you want to become Abuki, you become the highest Abuki. You want to become Boko Haram, you become the worst Fulani Haram. Don't you get it? Reposition yourself for freedom of Biafra. Caller on the line. Your name and where are you calling from? Sorry, rather. Caller on WhatsApp. Sorry, just hold on for me. Caller on the line. Are you there?
Good morning.
Good morning, Ada. Go ahead, please.
This is Operation We're calling from Enugu. Onye nwa m ga-agọzi unu. Onye nwa m ga-agọzi ndị jọji Igbo. Onye nwa m ga-agọzi onye isi anyị Maazị Nnamdi Israel Okwu Kanu. Itinete. Ana ekele unu. Ihe niile unu na-eme, onye nwe anyị Chineke nke niile nke bịara ga-edu unu. Anyị ga-enweta Biafra. Enwere m ihe m ga-ekwu gbasara chọọchị ndị Yoruba na-ekwu ya. Ndị nke anyị achọghị ya n'ihe na-eme. Ha achọghị ịmata anything. Enwere m a brother, onye na-abụ na worship na chọọchị ya. I was probably ihe nwanne m nwoke n'ebe a na-ekwu. Ha rụchaa chọọchị, build chọọchị ndị Yoruba. Yoruba ewepụ ha, were ndị nke ha dochie. Were ndị nke ha mee onye isi. Ndị nke anyị awụrụ ndị ga na-ata ahụhụ. Onye ọbụla matara ihe niile ga-amala ndị Yoruba ji anyị na-eji egwu. Ha ji anyị na-eji egwu. Ndị ezinụlọ m akpọọla m ha kpọọ ha sị gị nwepụta tupu bụ ọgụ ibido bababababababa. Ihe na-emaghị you cannot happen. Chineke nke isi niile nke ndị agha yiri na ya ga-akpọpụtarịrị anyị. Anyị ji ebe ọbụla anyị nọ na ya ga-akpọpụta anyị ọnụ mgbe ụbọchị ahụ ruru ụbọchị ahụ ruru. Ya ga-eme ka anyị nọkọta ọnụ. Nna anyị kwuola sị onye ọbụla asọrasị Biafra, ebe ọbụla ị nọ n'ime olulu, ị nọ n'ime ọnụ, ị nọ n'elu osisi, ị nọ n'ugwu, ị nọ na ndịda. Tupu okike abịa ma ga-akpọkọta anyị niile ọnụ. Ma ha kwere ya ma ha ekwere ya. N'ihi na mgbe ụmụ Izrel ndị nọ na Misraim ka a na-akpọ Ijipt, mgbe oge ahụ ruru, mgbe ụbọchị ahụ ruru, akwa mgbochi ahụ gbawara tupu okike abịa ma mere ihe o ji bụrụ chi Biafrans na-echi omego anyị ga-alarịrịrị onweghị ihe ga-akwụsị ya onweghị ihe ga-eme ka anyị hapụ ya la tupu okike abịa na-ekwuola ya wee kpọpụta nwa ya onye nke obi ya ruru aka n'ime ya bụ Nnamdi Ezeukwuka mgbe oge ahụ ruru onweghị onye ga-akwụsị ya onweghị ihe ga-eme ka anyị hapụ ya la asị m tupu okike abịa ma duo gị n'ọrụ a niile na-akọ ọ ga-edu anyị agaghị alaghachi azụ nweghị ihe ga-eme ka anyị laghachi na Naijiria the Nigeria is a defeated entity emechiela ya bụ na emechiela asị m ya dịrị unu na mma ọ ga-adịrị unu na mma n'Eke ọ ga-adịrị unu na mma n'Orie ọ ga-adịrị unu na mma n'Afọ ọ ga-adịrị unu na mma n'Afọ n'aha Chukwu okike abịa ma ya dịrị gị na mma nwanne m nwoke.
Thank you very much. We must continue. Are you there, caller on WhatsApp?
Yes, Mazi.
Sorry, I kept you waiting. Sorry, I kept you waiting. Go ahead, please.
No problem. No problem. I'm listening to my brothers and sisters all over the world. Lovers of freedom all over the world. IPOB, one family, IPOB. The choosing people. God bless you all, anywhere you find yourself. So, Mazi, I greet you because the topic today, this topic is a very good topic. Like you said, this topic let us know that anywhere you soak yourself before, you have to come out from there, join the loving family, which is IPOB member, as a loving family. My brothers and sisters all over the world, my name is Kenneth and the people from Agba. I'm coming from Obudu, under Cross River State in the land of Biafra. But right now I'm calling from Lebanon. I want to use this opportunity to thank our leader, our able leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and all the workers of this freedom to come. May God Almighty, I want to use this song to let my brothers and sisters come out from where you hide yourself. Come out from where you hide, you soak yourself. Come out from the evil that you have been doing. Come out from secret courts. Come out from different kind of society. That one will not help us. It will just lead us to early grave. Come and join this noble family. You will see the light. You will see the sun. You will see where tomorrow you will live like those politicians you are running after them. We are running after them, killing ourselves, killing our brothers for them. But at the end, what will be our profit? With these people that we're running after them, for how long you have been doing, serving them as a boy. For how long your fathers have been serving those people. Some of them, our fathers served them. At the end of it, they die. At the age of 70, 60, 80, they still suffer. We, the children, will still come, begin to suffer for these people. My brothers and sisters, wake up from where you are. Leave yourself from that place. You cover yourself. Sometimes we do this to ourselves. But when we know it is too late. Only the family of IPOB family can take you to that promised land. Please join this noble family. This noble family is not a secret cult. It's not a society that will lead you tomorrow. You will regret. This association is a association that will make you tomorrow. You will feel large and you will feel good and you will be proud by yourself. Tell your children, your generation, this is where I belong to. And when you grow up today, belong to this family, to the eternity, when God took us away. This loving family, I don't know how it comes, but I know that with God, it is only God that brings this family out to come and free us in that country called Zoo. If not this loving family, me, I could have